All right, it's time for another end of day report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. All right, so we got Take Back Friday upon us tomorrow. Basically, just want to take a look at something just real quick. Not a whole lot to talk about, but just want to show you a few things. So we'll jump right into it. The first chart that we're going to be looking at is the gold futures, which we've been following this week. We did begin the bear zone. All right, market has entered into that bear zone. However, temporarily, the bulls are keeping it propped up. All right, we're right here at a intraday price inflection point support, but the market is dangling over the cliff, threatening to fall over the cliff, where the fall would be rather precipitous. All right, so temporarily, bulls are hanging on, but you got to watch your, tonight's dashboard. Look at where we are and how close we are to dangling and falling over the cliff, and trade accordingly. If the bulls can get things back up and going, all right, then the overhead trend line resistance top of the Kumo cloud will be the initial target. However, it's looking like the bulls may be losing control. So definitely watch for the intraday price inflection points to know what's going on. Hey, what's up, Jen in the live? We got Jen in the house. All right. Another thing I wanted to show you. Let's see, that was gold. Let's take a look at silver. All right, now silver is much more pronounced, as you know. It's already under the Kumo cloud, under the trend line resistance, and you already are deeper into the bearish zone, and you had your crash alert sell signal already, and now look at the massive downside production that you're getting. I'm sorry, I said silver. This is soybeans, my bad. This is soybeans. And it looks like we have not hit the bottom yet in the soybeans. Where did that silver chart go? The symbols kind of look the same, so sometimes that happens. My bad. Okay, here's silver. All right, so silver, a little bit different. Same as far as the gold, as far as position, but as you can see here, it's weaker because it is below Kumo cloud, is below overhead trend line resistance. And it's also looking like it's dangling and wants to fall off the cliff. Overhead trend line resistance, bottom of Kumo cloud would be the target on any upside momentum, but the overhead resistance is powerful, and there's a lot of selling pressure in the two of these, both gold and silver. So just something to think about when you're looking at these. All right. I also want to point out to you what's going on in the crude. Now, the crude is hanging in here too. All right, the bulls still have this. You're suspended in midair. You're way in the deep in the bullish zone. I think the market does want to go to 75. We are still looking for and calling for closes above 75. And it's looking like we're probably going to get them. It looked like the top was possibly going to be in here, but the market said no. And it's pushing higher. So still looking for 75 plus in the crude oil. They're already saying that supplies are a little strained. We got less barrels in storage than what they thought. So you know how the game goes in the crude oil. It's a gangster market. So what does that put us as far as the overall economy? Well, here is your Nasdaq 100. Look at that. All right. Finally punched deeper into the 14,000 zone. I think it wants to go to 14.5, maybe even 15,000 at this rate. The Nasdaq is all powerful. What can I tell you? How about your Dow? All right, your Dow is in the neutral zone, not the bullish zone like the Nasdaq, but it is pushing out. Right? We spoke about this week. Earlier in the week, we spoke about the market gaining enough momentum to push out. and then play catch up with the Nasdaq. So I'm calling for the Dow 35,000 at this point. It's in the neutral zone, but I think one more day or two should get it into the bullish zone. So we may not have much of a take back Friday in some of these, as you can see. All right. Last but not least, actually, let's do a couple more. Let's take a look at this dollar. All right, so the dollar level is leveling out. You had the peak here earlier during the week, and now the market's starting to come off and move sideways a little bit, but it's still in a bullish zone. The bulls are still keeping it above the Kumo cloud and above the trend line resistance. However, the trend line support here is nowhere near out of the Kumo cloud. So technically speaking, the dollar could fall back down at any moment. Keep that in the back of your mind. All right, remember that. Not out of the woods, not at all. And then here's more proof of the matter. Look at the Aussie. All right, Australian dollar. The momentum is gathering. Target is the bottom of the Kumo cloud and the overhead trend line resistance. As far as the Canadian dollar goes, here's this one. All right, this one's pulling back, but it's dancing, hovering around the trend line support zone. So just something to think about as we move into the weekend. Here is your mighty Bitcoin. All right, moving further away from the bearish pointer here and the bearish pointer here. All right, it's going to try its best to get back up to the overhead trend line resistance, and I'll put it into the 40,000 mark. So something to think about as we're going higher here. Just remember the bears are out and about, and they could give Bitcoin a hard time. Is overhead resistance is also coupled with tremendous selling pressure. All right, and that's all I want to show you guys. Just real quick video. So just wanted to put that in there for you. Let's see what else I want to say. Of course, you know, 4th of July will be upon us shortly. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I do not recall at any time having any issues with the market when it comes to that. Okay. So normally on weeks that we have 4th of July, whatever, I don't recall ever having an issue where the market is down on 4th of July. So that's just something to think about as well. Not saying it's a guarantee. Okay. All right. Here is your peninsula on the ASX. You have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. You're already at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. The top of the Kumo cloud is going to be your next target, and you are in the neutral zone on that one. All right, let's see if I can bring up any more of these for you. Having some issues contacting the repositories, but I'll see what we got. Excuse me. You want to see BBX next? All right, let's see if I have the data on that one. Yes, I do. All right. No, I don't. I do not. This one's not updated. All right, I do not have the data on the BBX. Yeah, some of these I don't have the data for them. Having issues reaching their repositories. Let's see if I have this one. The SVL. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Silver Mines. Let's see if this one's updated. Yes. Okay, so Silver Mines is still under the auspices of a crash alert. Here's your crash alert sell signal. Today was that inside day, but as you can see, your activity is below the overhead trend line resistance. So if anything, this one, we're looking for it to fall, below the Kumo cloud support, and it's pretty much already there. It's like right smack dab in the middle of the Kumo cloud. So if anything, it can fall out the cloud and drop. And it's in a neutral zone. So I'm anticipating this one just to trade alongside the bottom and the top of the Kumo cloud, just moving sideways for the time being, as it is still in the neutral zone. All right, so that's it, folks. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I hope that everyone is encouraged. Smash that like button, and remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.